We're hiking in on day one. We got 2 days to scout. We're gonna hike up here, trying to get high for the night and listen tonight and in the morning and see if we can't find something.
I want to give a shout out to Stu and Amber, our CrossFit instructors, for making us do all the squats and burpees and running
Box step ups
and box jumps and all the other crap that allows us old men to get up this hill.
To the wilderness stuff, the over the counter stuff, the stuff that is hard. The shit that you don't see on most of Instagram, YouTube, all of that. Type of hunts that are grueling. At some point, I don't care who you are, you're going to want to quit. The biggest tip I can tell you, and this is not motivational bullshit, this is just based on pure stats from what I saw from hunters in the past, stay the duration that you plan, right? So at some point, you're going to want to quit. Save this video. You can watch my skinny little dorky ass say this to you when you're wanting to quit up on the mountain. This is the statistical advantage that you can create. Don't quit. If it was a 5-day hunt you planned, stay for 5 days. If it's a 7-day hunt, stay for 7 days. That's the low-hanging fruit. It's easy.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
What'd Cliff say?
Stay.
No quit.
No quit.
Day 2. Shoot.
So we didn't sleep very good. We haven't heard anything. We haven't seen anything. I might have heard something walking up this drainage this morning, but nothing's confirmed. So we're gonna make a big loop north, come down off this ridge and get down in there, and make our way back to the truck. Hopefully find some sign. If not, we're gonna check this one off and go to the next one.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, we're at location 3 of the trip. Day 2 yesterday was a bust. We hiked out of our first location, didn't see hardly any sign. And we hiked into a second location and same thing, seen very little fresh sign. Everything seemed to be really old or maybe 1 to 2 weeks old. But this location, it feels more like normal elk hunting. Before, the other unit was very populated, so we moved into a totally different unit last night, camped at the truck, and drove back in a rougher road than normal, about 4 miles. So we're back here a little deeper, a lot less people, and we've seen an antelope and a mule deer so far, so more signs of life. That's always a good thing. What do you think?
I think we're actually elk hunting now instead of just walking around. This feels a lot more what we're used to.
Lots more water coming out of the drainages.
Yeah.
We got water right in front of us. Just looks good.
Even going right in through here.
Yeah. I feel like we'll spend a lot of time back here.
Yeah, I think we need to go up there at least 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good. Good times. Mountain brakes are nice, but putting that pack back on sucks. Here we go. That's one thing about these units that we're in. Water is hard to come by. So, this morning, we found several spots down below where water ran across, but in Onyx, a couple creeks that we've looked through. First one was a bust, but we're at the second one now, and it actually has running water. So I think we're at about 10,000 feet. This mountain goes up to 11,005, something like that. So we're gonna see what kind of sign we can find around this water. Tree stand number 2. Tree stand number 3. Now we found our first trail camera in the mountains. Getting ready to set up camp number 3 for the trip. Up on top of a knob we found water like we showed earlier. We found some good game trails along through the water. 3 old tree stands, a trail camera, and a couple skeletons from last year's kill. Still had some flesh on it, so we assume they're from last year, but we're getting ready to set up camp here for the evening. We got a good knob to glass off on both sides of us, so we'll see what we can do in the morning. Oh yeah.
Go stand where you're
Good
putting your
dog.
tent.
Huh?
Go stand where you're putting your tent. And go stand over.
Yeah, my tent's going right here.
Yours is there.
Yep.
Gotcha. I'm probably gonna go under the street.
Yeah, right over there.
I'm going right there.
What?
Right there.
Okay. Should be a good spot. Hopefully it's not too windy. Step on it. You. Go ahead.
100 yards from camp.
What did we hear this morning? 100 yards from camp.
Well, let's start out from the very beginning. I got barked at getting out of my tent. And then we walked down and getting ready to go. We heard a chuckle, which, never mind. And then walked over there, heard some cow calls, bugles, kind of walked in, followed a game trail path, spotted 2 elk. They just kind of moseyed on. We didn't want to kind of really chase them too much. But now we're coming back to camp and 100 yards from camp
Yeah.
is fresh poo.
You left out the 2 hunters.
Oh yeah, we saw 2 hunters. One of them was not a friendly guy, didn't want to talk to me. I was 5 feet from him. He didn't even say a word. Didn't even look at me.
That's okay. We left them and got on those elk, but
Yeah.
I don't think we ran them off. So hopefully they'll be back in there tomorrow or this evening.
That blows my mind, but they're going straight back down in that water. Circled probably up through there and went right down towards the water.
I mean, you think that's from this morning or
Okay,
about 15 minutes ago?
I don't know.
It's stuck to your boot.
I have no idea. Touch it, see if it's warm.
I mean, there's a pretty good trail that
Yeah.
goes around this. So,
So, we're in elk. Day 1. We still got plenty of time. They're gonna come running in here in a minute.
get that born and raised call. Oh, there, that was the money shot. Give me something that really makes me feel like you want it. Oh, gosh. I guess we're hunting from camp tonight, because here they all come.
All right. So, end of day 2, or day 1, opening day. We went to set a meadow tonight that we had a little bit of confidence in, but didn't see much of anything, except for when we first got there, we saw a really nice mule deer. You can roll that footage right here. Thanks, editor. Tomorrow, I think the plan should be get the wind right and go high. We gotta go find them. We also gotta make a trip back to the truck tomorrow to resupply on food, so, and maybe something else, but we'll see how that goes. We'll probably do that around midday. But that closes out day 1. So we got up early-ish this morning, got down to our meadow again. Haven't seen her or anything, but now we're working up. We got the wind in our face, and we're stopping every once in a while, take a listen. Try not to go to the bathroom in my pants. That's gold right there.
Huh? Still got hair in it. You can't really see that in this, but yep. Looks cool. Limbs broke off about, what, 7 foot high?
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
Touching up here. bedded bugle. Don't have to be a giant one.
Oh, now you're making a quest. We got the old Maverick here, so. Sorry, Dirk. Look at shoes, what's about to happen. Here they come.
That's a good bugle.
Almost back to the truck. I can taste the beer already. Battery's still good. There we go. Damn, your salami stinks.
Oh, they still cold? Oh, they're ice cold.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, Yingling.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this will be good. It's about, what, 11 o'clock?
10 till.
Get down here, have a beer, maybe two, something to eat.
Wash our bodies.
Yeah. Might jump in that pond over there.
Do it for the views.
So that's what this all is for, right? We don't really like elk hunting. We just do it all for the social medias. I mean, this all started so one day we could look back on it and show it to our kids. Because that's really what it's all about. Like, it would be really cool. Dad's been hunting elk hunting for 40 years.
Right.
If he would have something like this that we could look back on.
In 20
Like,
years, when your girls are married, you can be like, this is your dad right now.
I mean, just to look back at pictures of Dad. It's cool.
This is why we do it. We're doing it for you kids.
Yeah, it's all for the kids. We were on top of that this morning on the way to the truck. Almost back to camp now. But we're going up there. A bit of a hike. Almost. We're almost back to camp. Up there on top of Pride Rock. Oh shit. Back at camp. It's about 2:30. We got enough supplies for the rest of the week. At least till Saturday morning, and then hopefully by then we'll get into something, but we'll have plenty of time to get the evening hunt in this evening. And then the way we hiked back to the truck, we hiked down a different drainage that we haven't been in yet, and we can definitely cross that one off the list. So we got the drainage we've found elk sign, seen elk in, heard elk in, and then we got one more drainage on the other side of that. So we're gonna try to figure out where they're going to bed, and hopefully get in on them. We shall see.
Huh? Here we go.
We got a 2-hour break. Now we're back at it.
Back at it. Gonna go down to our spot, work up the hill, keep the wind in our face, maybe peel off a little bit. We'll see what happens when we get there. We're gonna do kind of the same thing. Go up where we know there's sign. Hopefully something comes out.
Yeah.
That's all I got. You guys having a good time? You enjoying the video? Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button below. It really helps us out. Did you see that? Huh? That was
Very
so
nice.
natural.
Like a professional YouTuber. This is generally what a evening hunt looks like. A lot of sitting. Huh?
Can't see me, can you?
Because you're a sit guy. Yeah. A lot of sitting and waiting. Got about 2.5 hours before dark. So we'll see what happens. You're not even on X. You're checking messages, Facebook and shit.
Nathan Brom is texting me now. I'm in the mountains. Can't do it.
We could do it on a break. Take you 5 minutes. You're very boring.
I'm busy, but
We're almost to the top of the mountain. I don't know what degree we're at now, but it's got to be at least 45 degrees. But we found elk sign up here. Not really easy to navigate though.
just left of it.
Rabbit lives another day. Now we got to go find the arrow.
Oh, it went flying in the air.
It's thunderstorming at 5 o'clock this morning till about 7 o'clock. And then we ran out of camp. We got ran out of camp by a bull kind of a lazy bugle with a grunt at the end of it. He did it a couple times, and then did it on our way down to where he was, or where we thought he was. And then once we got down there, he just shut up. So we threw out a couple bugles, no answer, and then getting some water now, but it's about to start raining again, so hopefully this weather change will get them fired up, because we've got today and we've got tomorrow, and then that's it. So, but it was good to have something to chase this morning, because the last 2 days we've done nothing but feel like we're a day behind them everywhere we've been. We'll see how the rest of the day goes, but we're getting ready to get wet.
Okay, is it recording? I think so. Okay, we've spotted some elk about a mile away. We saw them feeding out through some aspens in the meadow just about half an hour ago. We've completely taken down camp, and we're gonna get heading that way. We're probably gonna stop off at the truck because they're in between us and the truck. Gonna stop off there, empty out some of our pack, possibly camp at the truck tonight. Who knows? We're gonna see what happens then. It's 3 o'clock now, so we've got 4 or 5 hours until dark. So that's our camp update. Isaac, there it is.
The elk are right there. You can see them. That's awesome. I don't know if we get up there tonight, but they're still there now. I'm assuming they're not going to bed far away, and that's where they're going to feed. So hopefully we could get somewhere where we could glass it in the morning. See them come out. Found them a spike shed. It's for you, Jace. We were glassing a couple hours ago off the side of that hill. We're about 900 yards from where we seen them. So, make a play in the morning. We'll probably camp pretty close to here. Truck is about 3/4 of a mile down that way. And this guy's gonna catch a big one tomorrow.
Catch a big one.
Or a small one. I'm fine with anything.
Anything tan.
Right. Fourth camp of the trip set up. Be our last camp too, because tomorrow's our last day. Like I said earlier, about 900 yards from where we spotted those elk on the side of that mountain. So hopefully they stick around and we'll be in a good position, because we're about 400 feet below them. So gonna get us a mountain house and call it an evening soon. But this will be our 6th night in the mountains and our 4th day hunt. We had 2 days of scout. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But as long as they stay put and do what they're supposed to do, then we're in a good position for tomorrow. So let's hope they do. Good Lord willing. There he is, just texting away. That's all he does on his phone all the time.
Jace had a baseball game
Instagram,
tonight.
Facebook, all the things. He's getting really tired of me bitching about it and everything. Only one more day, buddy. You did it.
One more day. One more day. Praise Jesus.
So here's the plan for tomorrow. That's the truck. We hiked about a mile to right here, which is where we're at. It's camp. And then the elk that we seen earlier are about 900 yards away and 400 feet up from us. So if we just walk a little ways through that meadow in the morning, we'll be right below them. Or somewhere, hopefully, in the same drainage that they're in. So that's the plan. Last hurrah. Here we go. Last night, we're waiting for our beef strokes to rehydrate. And regardless of the outcome tomorrow, we did it.
It's been a good trip, but I feel good about tomorrow.
About 3 or 4 days in, we were both, I guess yesterday
Sucked.
we were kind of, spirits were low. And then
Yesterday
today we woke up to a thunderstorm, 5 a.m.
A wicked thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And,
And that lasted till 7. Get out of the tent with ice. Then we hear a lazy bugle down below camp. He shuts up as soon as we get down there. We come back to more rain till about 2 o'clock. And then we heard 4-wheelers drive up. We've heard several times we've heard some bugles from other hunters in that same valley that we just left. And we were just glassing out in the opposite direction that we've been hunting. I jokingly said, what would you do if some elk come out in a meadow that we were looking at? And about 15 minutes later, the meadow we've been talking about, elk came out in that meadow. And here we are. So
packed up camp in a record time.
Yeah. Back to the truck, got more water, and headed up the hill. So if anything, we're going out with a good effort.
Good effort. Beginning our old college try.
Yeah. And I don't know. But like the good Lord put us here for a reason. So
Absolutely.
we'll see what tomorrow brings. But regardless, I think after tomorrow, we're both
Done.
Ready to head back to Indiana. The old
I've been
packing
gone.
up camp 4 times and hitting how many different locations?
I don't even know.
Like 4 or 5 different locations. This is the 4th time we've set up camp. So, like I said, we put the effort in this year. It's tough starting in new units every year. So
Coming to a new unit with 1 week is hard. With not being able to come out here and scout and stuff, it's hard.
yeah.
But we'll figure it out one of these days.
Yep.
Hopefully tomorrow. We've got elk located.
Yep.
Oh God, I'm not ready for this yet.
Well, we got blew at last night, barked at last night, bugled at last night, and then woke up this morning hot pursuit of some hunters. But it was somewhat exciting chasing those hunters. And then now, as you can see, we're back in the truck and headed back to the great state of Indiana with our tail between our legs. We've been on the mountain for 7 nights, and I think we had a good trip. Learned some stuff. We're not coming back to unit 57 or 58. So I think from now on we're just gonna find a unit, focus on it every year, and every year get better. Go from there.